If someone keeps crossing your mind and you don't understand why, this isn't weakness. This reading reveals what's unfinished and when the mental loop begins to fade. Hey there, Pile 1. This is your reading if you chose the blue tourmaline crystal. All right, so let's get right into this, Pile number 1. So let's see why or what the overall energy is to see why this person is still on your mind. Why is this person still, on pile 1's mind? So we have the Hermit. So some of you guys could be dealing with the Virgo. Yeah, I really feel like this person is stuck on your mind. And then with this Moon card, Pisces, Cancer energy, I get like you've been keeping this on the low. Like you've been keeping it to yourself. I don't really feel you've been really mentioning this to anybody. Like maybe only like maybe your closest friends know that, you know, you're still kind of stuck on this person. Maybe you're kind of in a place as well where you just kind of don't know why this person is still lingering on your mind. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Oop. All right, looks like we have the Emperor that wanted to come out. Aries energy. Okay. Oh, Ace of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Ace of Swords. Man, guys, the energy don't play tonight. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, for Capricorn energy. Could be dealing with one. So the reason, let me see, why this person is still on your mind is I do get like some of you guys are still like maybe you kind of wonder if this person is still thinking about you. I did get like they do think about you every now and again or every now and then, but I feel like you're in this energy where you're thinking about them a lot more than you want to or than you anticipated. Like maybe you thought that by now that you would have forgotten about this person, but for some of you, like maybe it's been several years and you're still kind of trying to figure out why this person is still on your mind. And then with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like you've been literally been trying to fight your way out of you know, like of thinking about this person, but it's been really difficult. And like I said, with the Moon card and the Hermit, I feel like you've been really you've been keeping it to yourself a lot, but like it's been really like this connection has put a hold on you. It's been really hard for you to let it go, even when you really, really want to. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that message again. Like maybe some of you guys, like you've been holding on or been thinking about this person for a long time, but I do feel like you are definitely ready to get rid of it, like to finally stop thinking about this person once and for all. And for some of you, you may think that you might have some type of like special connection with this person. Like maybe you think that they're your maybe you're kind of wondering if they're a karmic. I'm getting for some of you. Now for some of you guys might identify this person as like your twin flame. Oh boy, I used to believe in that stuff. I'm glad I don't anymore. I used to believe in that stuff like 4 or 5 years ago, but not anymore. But some of you guys may identify this person as that, okay? But just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting overall about why this person is still on your mind. Now we're going to go ahead and see what's the unfinished business between what unfinished business is there between the two of you right now. We're going to use my Twin Flame Confessions deck, okay? So we have, I tried to sabotage us because I loved you. So as far as what the unfinished business is between the two of you is, I feel like that, there are times where this person like really has that urge, or like they really do feel the need to say something to you. Like I feel like yeah, that's what it is. So the unfinished business is just things that they really wish they could have said, or there are things that that they, you know, that they wish that they would have, they could or would have told you. But I feel like they keep like, this person continues to kind of like fight in their mind about whether or not to reach out, because I feel like you are in a very conflicted place with this person for a lot of you. I don't know if like maybe there's been like a fight or an argument or whatever's happened, right? And like, you know, um and so this person, like, these conflicting thoughts keep coming up within this person, and that's what's keeping them, you know, from reaching out. So they're like literally self-sabotaging themselves in their mind about you and this connection, and that's what's holding them back. So that's the unfinished business between the two of you right now. It's just conflicting thoughts, basically. Okay. At least that's what I'm getting for a majority of you in this reading. So let me see if there's anything else here. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is just definitely saying, like, for a lot of you, there's just a lot of unsaid things between two of you. And then I just heard, like, like maybe your needs were not met in this connection. And I feel like that this person wants to apologize for not meeting your needs, okay? During the time that you guys were dealing with one another, okay? So now, let me see what, how, let me see, hold on. What does this person feel that, oh yeah, okay, what, my gosh, sorry guys, I'm like, I'm so tired. What does this person feel like, or how can I word this? Like, what does this person feel that they never got closure on with you? Okay, and we're using my True Emotional Tarot deck. Okay, wow, these cards are coming out fast. All right, so we have workplace affair. So for some of you, you could literally work with this person, or maybe you used to work with this person for some of you. I feel like this person may even live in a close proximity or vicinity with, does that even make sense? Within you. So I feel like you could really literally be close to this person. If it's not physical distance, I feel like there's some type of, I don't know, closeness that you might have with this person, okay, for some of you. So as far as what they feel like, as far as what closure they feel that they never did get with you, yeah, that's how I meant to word it. Sorry guys, I'm like how can I word this? The closure that they never got with you is, I just really feel like I don't know if they just never did get to apologize. There were just some things that they never did get to say. Yeah, that they never did get to say to you. I kind of said that earlier though. Like I feel like they wish that they could have like it's almost as if like they wish that they were brave enough to just come face to face to actually say what they want to say. But I feel like that they're too much of a savage to even do it. Like they're too much of a coward to even do. I know I'm being harsh here, but this is just what I'm getting. Okay, it's almost as if like they're just too, I don't know if they're just too stubborn, cowardly, or too selfish, or you know, that may be how you perceive this person too. And yeah, and so it's almost as if like, you know, it's like they want to say there are things that they wish they could have said, but they don't have the balls to do it if they had a choice. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So if they had the choice, well, they should have done it by now, to be honest with you. But it's just that they just don't have the nerve to even come towards you, pile number one. Okay. So, yeah, I just heard they hope that you can apologize, like they hope that you can that you will accept their apology. But I feel like if they were to apologize, they kind of want to do it in like a, I just heard like in a virtual way. So like I know you're like, what the heck does that mean? It's almost as if like they want to say they're sorry, but they don't want to have to face you to do it. You know what I mean? Like they're just, it's almost as if like they want to try to get someone else to come up to you to apologize to you, or just apologize in some type of indirect, yeah, in some type of indirect way is what I'm getting. That's so weird. Like, how are you supposed to get closure by doing that? Anyway, okay. So, moving on. So we're going to look at what part of you is being, let's see. What part of you is being triggered by this connection? What part of you is being triggered? Oh, okay. Wow, that came right out. Oh, look at that, you guys. Fear of cheating. Okay. So not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. So, okay. So, I mean, for some of you, there literally could have been some third party involvement. But you know what I'm getting? And it doesn't have to be with another person. But I did hear, and it's funny how I'm getting work affair again, because I'm getting something here where it's like, maybe this person chose to, maybe they worked too much. Maybe they worked a lot of hours. Maybe they didn't make enough time for you. And maybe you felt like work was kind of like their replacement. You know what I mean? Like they would prioritize work more than anything else. Okay. And so when they would put work before you, that would trigger you. Okay. And that could have even played a role in like how I was saying earlier about your needs not being met and them wanting to apologize about that. So maybe like, there were times where you wanted to spend time with them, but they'd be like, oh, nope, I gotta work. Oh, no, I'm trying to get I'm trying to make extra money right now. They would come up with any excuse to try to work, or to try to like, try to come away from this connection, or, it just, yeah, it just it wasn't doable. Okay. So that definitely could have been the part of you where, you felt, and it made you felt disconnected from this person because like that's where they were putting that's where their priority was work. Okay. All right. Now let's get into the juiciest part of the reading. At least to me, it's the juiciest part of the reading. When or how, let's see, or how long is it going to take for you to stop thinking about this person? How long is it going to take pile one to stop thinking about this person? How long is it going to take? Okay. All right. So, oh, that's interesting. So Spirit is saying indecision is causing delays. So here's the thing, you guys. Now, if you can't stop thinking about somebody, it usually does tie into limerence. Okay, if you don't know what that is, I suggest you look it up. I actually talk about it on my podcast channel, just so you guys know. Yes, I do self-development. I do talk about attachment styles. I've talked a lot about limerence and things like that, but uh, a lot of you guys may still be experiencing that with this person, you know, having limerence with them where you just can't stop thinking about them. They hijack your mind. You know, you have a hard time focusing on other things in your life. You have a hard time enjoying life. Yeah. So I feel like maybe some of you are still in that place. Now let me tell you from experience, because I was in limerence for, oh man, jeez. I used to, well, let me just put it this way. I used to be in limerence with somebody that I used to, you know, consider as my twin flame back in the day, right? Because I couldn't understand why I couldn't get this person off of my mind, right? So, you know, so basically what I'm saying and what Spirit is saying is like, you need to get a grip is what they're saying. I don't know why they're saying that, but they're saying you got to get a grip. You got to get a hold of this, because limerence can definitely like sort of take over your life in a sense, right? So, honestly, because my guides are saying you finding out and healing your attachment style and you learning how to detach from this person, which I wrote a book on how to detach from this person, right? Step by step as well, is going to help you stop thinking about this person. Because I feel like a lot of you guys right now, and this is important, so stay with me on this. That's why it's taking me so long to explain, because it really is important. I know how serious limerence is. Like, yeah, you healing your attachment style is definitely going to help you a lot with that limerence, okay? Because you got to learn how to ground yourself. That's the other thing. Grounding myself has definitely, and healing my attachment style has definitely helped me detached from my so-called twin flame, okay? And it's the, and then eventually the more that I did it, he stopped hijacking my mind like 24/7, and now like I have my life back because of it. So Spirit is like saying that you need to make some strategic moves here if you want to get this person off of your mind for good. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, maybe you have tried a lot of different things to try to get this person off of your mind, but maybe you've been having a hard time finding which method or what to do, or maybe you just have a hard time detaching from this person. And Spirit's like, you need to figure out what your attachment style is, okay? And find some really good grounding exercises, and somatic exercises are definitely going to help you with that, because that definitely helped me a lot, okay? Where I got to a point I don't even think about this person really hardly anymore, and I've gotten to a point where I just don't care, okay? And don't be scared by that, to not get to a point where you don't care about this person, because when you detach, you guys, like you know, you'll start to realize a lot of things, I promise you. But anyway, I don't want to go too long on a lecture about that, but that's what you need to hear if you want to, if you're truly serious about getting rid stop if you want to stop thinking about this person. Okay? So, well, that's what Spirit is saying. But go ahead, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys, it does help my channel out. I do offer personal readings as well, just so you know. The link is in the description if you want to know more information about those. And I will see you guys later. And now we're off to pile number 2. Hey there, pile number 2. This is your pile if you chose the Peach Adventuring. I believe it's the Peach Adventuring. Alright, so let's go ahead and see the overall energy to see why this person is still on your mind. Why is this person still on pile number 2's mind? Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could have that in your chart. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles that wanted to come right out. So pile number, oopsie. So pile number 2, I feel like the reason why, let's see. Okay, it looks like I'm just, Spirit saying take them. So we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Hermit in the upright position. So some of you guys could be dealing with the Virgo. So let me see, what's the reason why pile number 2? We have the Magician. What's the reason why this person is still on pile number 2's mind? Why is... You definitely... Okay, so I feel like there have been times, like, you know, where you do go through struggles of getting this person off your mind, but I feel like it's not... It's kind of like there's some type of on and off cycle you go through when it comes to that. Like, in other words, like, I feel like, you know, it's like you go through periods of when this person is on your mind, and then you have periods where you don't think about this person as much. So I feel like there is some type, you are making some type of progress, I am getting. And then we have the Three of Wands, okay? So which is good. I do like to see progress when it comes to some of, at least for some of you guys, if this is your pile. If it's not, if it's not resonating, you guys just go ahead and pick another pile, okay? Because there could definitely be some messages in there for you. But so, oh, okay, so I feel like you have definitely, you've definitely gone through, you've already gone through the difficult stages of when it comes to you know, like processing your thoughts and your feelings when it comes to this person and trying to get off of your mind. That you have been trying to get off of your mind. And it hasn't been easy, but I feel like you've been, I don't know what you've been doing to try to get this person off your mind, but maybe for some of you, you've been trying to dig deep into understanding your thoughts, or like understanding how your mind works, because I feel like some of you guys have been doing like some deep research, or maybe you've been getting some advice from like somebody that's therapeutic. I don't know, I'm getting that for some of you. So who knows, maybe some of you guys are seeking therapy, and maybe therapy has definitely been helping you release some of this tension and energy and heaviness that you have been you know, experiencing with this person. So I feel like there has been a little bit of an uplift, you know, like a shift in energy with the way, with, you know, yeah, with the way that you've been thinking about this person. And as far as like, you know, like you definitely have been making progress when it comes to, you know, how often you think, yeah, how often you think about this person. Okay, you guys get the idea. So I'm trying to like, oh, okay. So, and the other thing about it is that I feel like for some of you, wow, I didn't expect this to come in. With this Ace of Wands in the reverse, I feel like it's like all of a sudden this person is starting to kind of have the urge to want to reach out to you and see what you're doing. Because I feel like in the past, it's always been you doing the heavy lifting in the dynamic, or, you know, yeah, you guys doing the heavy lifting in the dynamic. And this person was like moving slow. They weren't trying to, you know, like move things forward. Like this used to be you being the one that was tired and exhausted of putting in effort to make this connection work. But the roles have been reversed is what I'm getting with this Ace of Wands in reverse, okay? And now I feel like, oh my God, it's almost as if like this person is starting to, you know, yeah, wonder what you're doing. They may be stalking you on social media, or they've been trying to find a way to figure out what's going on with you, okay? That's very interesting how this is coming up. So yeah, so I feel like you're still going to be the one, and that's, yeah, I still see a lot of you guys are still going to be making progress. Yeah, continuing to make progress to fully release this person, because I feel like you're definitely on the way there. Okay, so, interesting. All right. So let's see. The next question I was going to go ahead, or let's see what, well, the next thing I was going to go ahead and tap into was what unfinished business is there between the two of you, between you and this person? What unfinished business is there between pile 2 and this person? Okay, so we have sometimes, oh my God, didn't I just talk about this with the Ace of Wands? Dude, you guys have seen me shuffle the cards just a second ago. I am so spot on. Oh my God. Sometimes I want to reach out for help from you. You guys see the card. Okay. So, there are definitely some things this person wants to say. But the thing is that this person, it's almost as if like this person feels like it's too late to even say something or do something to try to move things forward with you. Because this is so funny, because it's like, you know, like all of a sudden this person wants to put in the time, the effort, the energy into this connection. But now that you're like working on yourself or doing whatever you need to do to get this person off your mind or to just move on in general, it's like now this person wants to try to work on the connection, or they hope that it's like they hope that it can be fixed. They hope that the relationship can be fixed, but I feel like deep down they know it's over between between the two of you. Okay? And you know, they do have this urge to want to, poke you, not literally, but like, do a little poke you and see what's going on with you. But they're just like, but I already know it's too late to make a move towards pile number 2. Like, I feel like they can sense on some type of level that you've been, that you've moved on, or, you know, your energy is not on them so much, you know what I mean? So, okay. So let's see, what does this person feel? What does this person feel that they never got closure on when it comes to you? Wait, what do they not get closure on when it comes to you? What closure did this person not? Okay. Wow, you guys, what on earth is going on with this person? Like, I swear to God. Like, they really want to say something. I can tell you that for a lot of you. And so, what the heck does this person, what did they not get closure on? It could have, okay. So, did some of you guys get into another third party situation and like it made this person feel betrayed, or like maybe it made them feel sort of like used, or like you didn't mean anything to them or something like that for some of you. And like, yeah, it's like they feel like that they feel like that it's almost as if that they felt like you didn't mean anything to them. Or I'm sorry, like they felt like they didn't mean anything to you. And now the roles can be reversed, just keep that in mind. But yeah, so it's like they feel like you went and moved on, or moved on to somebody else, and they feel like that, and it makes them feel like left out in the cold, like as if like almost as if like you owe them something. What the heck? I hope that, I don't know if that makes sense. But like they feel like that you owe them something because you moved on, or like they didn't maybe it's because they didn't expect you to move on, pile number two. And now it's just kind of like, they're just kind of like, dang, like, did I mean anything to pile number two? You know what I mean? So they're just kind of like, it's like you got this person in their head about you, pile number two. And so it's almost as if like they don't even know what to do with themselves. Okay, is what I'm getting. So, kind of a weird, well, I wouldn't say it's a weird message, but the way that it came out was just kind of like, what is going on with this person? Okay. So now we're going to see what part of you is being triggered by this connection. So let's see, what part of pile number two is being triggered by this connection? What part of pile two is triggering? Yeah, what part? Okay. So, all right. So we have too hard. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. Okay. So, or you know what? The other way, I keep forgetting to word it. Like, I keep forgetting to word I need to word my questions a little bit better. So my apologies, pile number two, if I'm kind of all over the place. Plus I'm tired, but I needed to get this reading out. So what I meant to ask, or what I'm asking, is what specifically triggered you about this connection when you were dealing with them, or even if you are still dealing with this person, is how I meant to word it. So if there was a misunderstanding, you're like, what are you trying to ask? So so basically I feel like, let's see, now I did get like, and this was kind of the same message in pile number one, that maybe this person did choose other things or other people over this connection. But I feel like that, like, a lot of you guys did, like, maybe it is that you didn't feel chosen in some type of way when you were dealing with this person. But, oh, but you know what? I feel like, okay, this makes sense. Like I was saying earlier, because it's coming back up again, like you were the one that was putting in a lot of effort into this connection more than this person did. And of course, like I said, like this person didn't think that you would walk away, but now that you did, like they're seeing, like, it's almost as if like now they're kind of experiencing the heavy lifting. Like, it's kind of like a karma type thing. And they're just kind of like, oh, this must have how this is how pile number two felt when I was dealing with them. Yeah, they're just kind of like, oh, this is how pile number two felt when, you know, when we were together, whatever the case may be. So you being tired and exhausted is what was triggering you in regards to this connection. But I feel like now this person is kind of like, had an epiphany, like, oh, this is what it was. This is why they were so upset. This is what was triggering them. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. So sorry if it was so hard for me to get that out, but as it is with some of my readings. So now lastly, let's go ahead and see, how long is it going to take for you to stop thinking about this person? How long is it going to take? I'm getting like 6 months to a year. But some of you guys, but like I say, a lot of you guys are making really great progress. So say, how long is it going to take for, okay. Oh, we say it's time to take a break. Oh, that's interesting. So, oh, this is interesting, pile number two. So, so even though I feel like, a lot of you guys are on your way to fully detaching from this person or whatever the case may be, If that resonates, I feel like, I think that you're going to be able to stop thinking about this person in no time, is what I'm getting. Like, you're already pretty much halfway there. So, Spirit is like saying, like, you will be able to stop thinking about this person in a matter of like months. And some of you guys, like, it'll probably only take a matter of weeks from now, you know. But of course, they are saying, like, Spirit is saying, like, don't rush it. You know what I mean? You don't want to, like, go crazy over trying to stop thinking about this, this person. But it's kind of like, you know, you are in a place where, like, you are definitely more at peace now. Like, you know, when it comes to your thoughts and feelings about this person. So Spirit is just kind of like, continue taking your time, continue doing what you're doing. If it's therapy that's helping you release this person, continue going to therapy. Or, you know, if you're on a detachment journey, which is actually what I did, personally speaking, or like if you're healing your attachment style, you know, continue doing that work for yourself, like, you know, because that's what's going to continue to help you. And then before you know it, you won't even really be thinking about this person. That's what happened with me. Okay. Like, I was able to detach from somebody I was like in a situationship for like 10 years. It took me about a year to get to a point to where I don't even really think about this person anymore. And now I've met somebody who's definitely safe and secure now. So this is definitely going to be you. Like, you are on your way there, pile number 2. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that hype button, you guys, as well. That definitely helps my channel get out there. If you want a personal reading, the link is in the description. And now we're going to move on to the last pile number 3. Hello there, pile number 3. This is your pile if you chose the black obsidian crystal. Okay. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's see what the overall energy is in regards to why this person is still on your mind. Even though I feel, oh, I forgot a card. I feel like a lot of you are definitely either not in contact with this situation. You're not in contact with this person, I meant to say. Like, yeah, you are done, I feel like, for a lot of you. Okay. With this person. So we have the Emperor. I think that card came out in pile number 2 as well. So that's Aries energy. Okay, we have the 10 of, oh yeah, look at that. Didn't I just say you guys are done? And 10 of Swords is about an ending. Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like that represents you guys. Hold on, let's see. Pile number 2, why is this person still on your mind? I do feel like for a lot of you, let's see, this person may still be heavily on your mind, but I feel like you are definitely trying really hard to stop thinking about this person. Oh, look at that. We got the 8 of Wands. Pile number 3. Why is this person still? Okay, we have the 5 of Cups. Oops. And lastly, okay, oh, I guess that wanted to come out. The Hanged Man. Oh boy, yeah, Pisces energy. Okay, so we have Pisces and Aries energy in this reading. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries, just saying. Okay, pile number 3. So I just heard 333. So maybe I'm hearing 333 and 555. So maybe some of you guys have been seeing that synchronicity. Okay, maybe on the clock or whatever the case may be, but okay, so, oh my God. Okay, so pile number 3. Have you been feeling the urge to reach out to this person and cuss them out, or you just feel like you want to have a word with them because you are at war with this person? I feel like you are like in internal turmoil with this person. Like, yeah, you are just not at peace with this person. And I feel like, okay, don't yell at me, pile number 3. But I feel like you are literally trying to make yourself look good to make this person regret what they lost. Like, I don't know if you're like trying to show off on social media, like, you know, like those, you're trying to, I don't want to say you're trying to be somebody you're not, but I feel like, with this Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're just like, I'll show him, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of one of those, one of those people that just acts like something is not bothering you, but it really is. And so spirit's just kind of like, pile number 3, you gotta let that go. It's not gonna work, okay? So I'm not trying to call you guys out, but this is just the energy I'm getting right right now. Okay, like you really want to give a person a piece of your mind with this eight of wands energy. Like, I feel like you're like this. It's almost as if like this dynamic isn't over until you say it's over. Is what I'm getting. So, dang. Like, yeah, I just really heavily get like you are just not done with this person, pile number 3. And like I just heard like oh, like you thought, like this person thought that they could have their cake and eat it too. Oh, we'll see who's really going to be able to have their cake and eat it too. Like you're literally like, are you strategizing a plan or something, pile number 3, how you're going to get back at this person? Like maybe you're going to, I don't know, I mean, some people like to, get like a, rebound. Oh my God, it reminds me of that song by J-Lo's latest album. Is it This Is Me Now? I think it's her This Is Me Now album that came out. When did the album came out? Like 2 years ago now? But she has a song called Rebound, right? You got me on a rebound, rebound, rebound. But anyway, that song, you should look up that song because for some reason, like, I feel like this is what's going on between you and this person is like maybe you're gonna try to find somebody else to be as your rebound just to get back at this person. So, interesting, pile number 3. I don't know, that's for some of you guys, but not all of you, all right? If you're planning on doing that. Okay, so let's see what the unfinished business is between the two of you. What? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is interesting because, let's see, I think pile number 2 got the same card. Or was it pile 1? I don't know, it was one of the piles. I think it was in pile number 2. Sometimes I want to reach out for help from you. Or, I don't know, but it's funny how the same card came out. So, let's see, the unfinished business. What is unfinished business between pile number 3 and their person? I feel like for a lot of you, I think, this is interesting because I feel like with this person, like, even though for a lot of you, I feel like you're definitely not done. Like, you may say that you're done, but you're really not done, right, with this person. And I feel like this person knows that. It's like on an intuitive level, this person knows that you're not completely done with them. And like they can definitely sense that something is going to come out of you or come from you. And they're just kind of like, oh boy, I know pile number 3 is up to something. It's only a matter of time they're going to react or do something to try to, get back at me. So, um, yeah, it's not over until you say it's over. Like, even like, and like I said, you may feel like you're done with this, like you want to be done with this person, but this person knows that you're not done with them. That's the unfinished business. Dang, pile number 3. It's like you want to win this war, don't you? I can tell. Okay. Well, we'll see how that's going to go for you, but let's see what this person feels, or what, or oh my god, I keep forgetting how to word my questions. What closure this person never did get with you? What's the closure this, oh, okay, well that wanted to come out. What closure did this person never receive or get from you? Secrets. Okay. So, what didn't they get closure? Let's see. Pile number 3. This is an interesting one. I feel like, you know, it's, yeah, because I feel like, you know, this person feels like, even though this is about them, it's sort of, I know this is, yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. Like, this is an interesting one, because I'm just like, what? Like, my God, like, I'm just getting, like, crickets right now with this person, because I feel like, it's more, like, honestly, for this part of the reading, it's kind of more like, I feel like it's kind of more like they feel like that they've gotten closure, but they know that you haven't gotten closure with them. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost as if, like, they act like, or they may say, or they may act like that this connection is over between the two of you, but yeah, it's like they yeah, they want it to be over and done with, but they know that you're not over and done with it. Okay. Because I just feel like that they're just kind of like this. They're just like, you know, pile number 3. This situation is done with you. I know you might try to do something towards me, but they're I don't know, like, pile number 3. I just feel like this person is just, they just don't want to. They're just not having it. Okay. This is kind of interesting, like, how this came out, because I'm just like, Spirit's not really saying anything about this. I mean, as far as their side, they're just silent. I feel like, yeah, they're just silent when it comes to this connection. Like, there's like nothing that they want to say or do about this connection. They're just kind of like, this is all, it's all on you now, pile number 3. I hope that makes sense, but yeah, it's like there is no closure on their end, but they know that you want the closure. um let's see. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and see what triggered you, like, what part of this dynamic triggered you when you were dealing with this person. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so everyone leaves now. I know this is probably going to literally be triggering for some of you, because maybe you have been literally abandoned by this person. So choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. So for a lot of you, like, maybe even early on in the connection, when you were dealing with this person, you knew that they weren't going to stick around for the long haul, but maybe you tried to stick it out and hope for the best when it came to this person, and it didn't turn out the way that you wanted, and therefore they eventually left anyway. And maybe you were just kind of like, man, I knew this was going to happen. I knew they were going to leave. I knew, you know, that sort of thing. Okay. So, and I feel like you just couldn't handle it. And maybe that's why you feel so at war with this person, because you're just like, you're in this place where you're just kind of like, you know, it triggered you so much to a point like, no, like you're just kind of like, you just couldn't let it go. You, like, this person just wasn't going to, like, you knew this person, you knew that you didn't want this person to just get away with it, you know what I mean? And that's why, you know, like, you're, I don't know if you're like trying to come up with a plan, whatever it is that you're doing to get back at this person, but Spirit's kind of like, all right, good luck with that, pile number 3. It could, because it's either things are going to get worse or escalate between you and this person, and then, yeah, well, you're going to be on your own after that. I'm just saying. So be very careful if you do plan to do something to this person, you know, because it might come back to bite you in the butt. I'm just saying. So you gotta watch your triggers, you know, because, yeah, you just gotta be careful with triggers when things trigger you. Pile number 3. Okay, so, all right. So lastly, let's go ahead and see, how long is it going to take for you to stop thinking about this person? How long is it going to take, pile number 3, to stop thinking about this person? Okay. Oh, yeah. I kind of felt that anyway. Let me make sure that's, yeah, that's one card. Now, I know this may seem like a long time, because I felt like, man, but it might take a long time for pile number 3 to get over this person. Now, for some of you, it could be on a literal sense. It's going to take you, it could take you a couple of years to get over this situation with this person, because I just heard the damage has already been done. So, you know, this person had a really, really big impact on you, and maybe you're just kind of like, man, I'm never going to be able to get over this person. So you may feel that, okay, pile number 3. So, yeah, it's going to be a while, because I feel like there's so much pent-up anger and resentment that you have towards this person, and Spirit is kind of like begging you to at least try to start letting it go, okay? And this is when you know, somatic work is definitely going to help you release those triggers, because let me tell you, that somatic work is definitely powerful, you guys. Do your research on it, because let me tell you, it's definitely helped me release some things in regards to my own traumatic experiences I've had in the past. Okay, so yeah, pile number 3 is gonna be a while. I think that that it's gonna take for you to get over this person. Yeah, the damage has been done. That's what I keep hearing. The damage has been done. So, not saying you don't have to forgive this person, but you should at least forgive yourself at the end of the day. Okay? So, I think that sums it up, you guys. I'm going to leave it here. I hope this resonates for some of you guys out there. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do offer personal readings if you guys want one. Okay, the link is in the description. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that hype button. It does help my channel get out there in the algorithm, you guys. And I'll speak to you guys in the next reading. Bye.